All right, everyone, welcome back to House of Prep. My name's Jerry. I live here in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, so you kind of know my area when we're talking about shopping and such. Well, it's Thursday. You know what to do. Jump in the comments. Let me know about your area. How are things looking? How are them stores looking? What about those prices? The food prices continuing to go up. Gas prices, inflation overall, just unbelievable. People's rent, mortgage, all kinds of stuff going up. Just money out the door. Everywhere you look, someone's trying to take your money. And that's what it is right now. So I got a really exciting find I'm going to talk about and kind of a little story about it. But before we do, let's just talk about a few things. Cleaning products. They don't get a lot of love sometimes. We don't do a lot of videos about cleaning products and stuff. They're pretty self-explanatory. However, when you find that you've run out and the store does not have them anymore, or you can't get out to go get them anymore, all of a sudden it's a big deal. It becomes important. So all the way from your personal hygiene items, toothpaste to hair wash to body wash to all those things, all the way up to cleaning your laundry, like we have, dishes, in general cleaning supplies, dishes cleaning, some maybe disinfectant wipes. In general, these are just representations. And it kind of shows you what we use here at House of Prep. That's kind of our favorites. I think I've been a Tide person ever since I was a baby. I think my mom's always had Tide, and that's what I've always used. Cascade, that's been around forever. But yeah, honorable mention for the cleaning supplies, guys. Make sure you get them. Make sure you fill in the gaps on those as well. It's good to have. Other things that sometimes we fail to mention are your condiments. Things, again, that you use. In a type of a grid down situation or a situation where you can't get to the store and you can't buy stuff. Maybe they're out of supply. Maybe the trucks didn't come in. Whatever the reason. But just having different things, to change up your meals. We all like to eat, right? So you like to have variety. You like to have stuff that you use on stuff. All right, who here's a Miracle Whip fan? This is mayo, okay? So I'm not promoting Miracle Whip. But I remember when I was a kid, and I talked to my wife, Joy, about this too. She was in the same boat. Her mom and dad always had Miracle Whip for all of our sandwiches. Miracle Whip, hamburgers, Miracle Whip. That's just all I knew. Until one day I went to a sub shop or somewhere and got mayo. Oh man, life changed. I mean, it's like the light bulb came on and the rainbow appeared and the sun was shining and the angels were singing. So I got mayo. We do mayo. We don't do Miracle Whip anymore. You can't trick me anymore. All right. And of course, my addiction, Diet Pepsis. You got to have those. Hey, sometimes sodas. I remember this just within the last year or so. Sodas were hard to find sometimes, especially if you have a certain specific one you like. I know you have the Coca-Cola fans, you have the Pepsi fans, maybe other brands and things. But sometimes you have to have diet, you have to have regular, Mountain Dew, whatever. But to each his own, but it's important to you. Coffee, some of you are coffee drinkers, tea drinkers, water drinkers, all right, water. Make sure you have it. Baking stuff, oil. Are you all having trouble finding oil? I thought I remember reading some comments or somebody posted a video on another channel talking about oil, and I know the price of everything's going up, but I didn't know if that's a scarcity thing. I know pasta is. Spaghetti noodles, fettuccine noodles, linguine, penne, lasagna noodles. I bet you didn't know I knew all that, did you? But all of it, hard to find. Super hard to find. Marinades for the meats you're prepping up. I don't care if you're pressure canning your meats, freezing meats, buying the cans of meat, protein, whatever. These are two of my favorite. I love these on chicken. The Caribbean style jerk marinade and the Hawaiian. And I don't care if it's Great Value or Lawry's, either way. If you can save money, save money. Haven't tried other store brands like Aldi's, or if Kroger's has their own store brand. I'm sure I'd probably love them. I'm sure they're just as good. Can't go wrong. They're good, and it really changes up your meal. Just gives you something different, especially if you make some rice and maybe some black beans Oh man, you got yourself a nice meal right there. That's survival food right there. Canned goods. Just always good to pick up, fill in the gaps, right? You find some holes coming. I've got my kids coming to visit me for a month here in this, just a couple weeks really, for the summer, and making sure I have some extra lunch grabs, things for food for lunch, some of their different things. But have things on hand, and I don't care if it's soups, maybe different soups that you cook with, right? Cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. Sometimes you have little casseroles or things that you use. Just whatever. Just your favorite kind of soups. Things that you can heat up in a pinch. Not a lot of prep. What about we talk about chicken and tuna and proteins. Are you still getting cans? All right, well here I've got 2 other food items, and then I've got one more other item I want to talk about. Let's go ahead and do this one. This is my big find. I gotta make room here. Ta-da! Chicken breast. Flats of chicken breast. I always like to try to find the flats of chicken breast because they're easy to break up and freeze into portions, and super easy to cook, to cut up, and they taste good. They work. All right, they work for our lifestyle here at House of Prep, and usually you can get a good price on them. You kind of buy it in bulk, and it's just usually the sale item and things like that at different stores. Well, here's the story. Okay, first of all, I got this one. Let's see if I knock down this whole entire thing. Nope. I got that, and here we go. Bam, got a second one. That's how good it was. And if you look here before my story, let's see if you can see here. I'm looking on the camera. So $2.49 a pound. All right, now for those of you who've watched my videos for a while, $1.99 a pound was pretty consistent all through the last couple of years, never changed a penny. Then Walmart started raising theirs up, and I got these at Kroger's. We had been searching for chicken breast. I think it's Bad Cam here, one of our subscribers here. He commented on one of the last videos. It just is kind of sad the day and age we're in, where you see something go on sale the night before, and then you find yourself thinking about it all night. You need to get there early, and you wake up, you get there early, and they're already gone. They don't have them anymore, and you got to search and search until you finally find them, and then they're the last couple, and you grab them, and now they're gone again. So it's just kind of that sad state that we're in now, that we're store hopping, we're calling ahead or whatever, constantly looking. Yeah, my wife had tried getting chicken even through the Walmart, where they'll bring it out to your car for you. Sometimes that works for our schedule. And nope, no go on the chicken. No chicken breast. Going in the store, no chicken breast. Running to other stores, no chicken breast. Finally, Kroger's had some that must have just came in. Fruit in a can. I started looking through, and my wife had bought this. And normally, we have fruit plenty at the grocery store, right? You get your big bag of apples, you get your bananas, blueberries. Now, this will be our first year of our blueberry bushes producing fruits. So I'm excited to be growing some of my own fruit here at House of Prep. But we have fruits anytime you want to the grocery store. You just get fruit, peaches, whatever. But then it dawned on me, I've been checking through. Now, we get fried apples, but come on, is that really designed as a fruit? Yeah, it's an apple, right? It's healthy. But things like oranges and other things, peaches, and I was like, I need to get a few extra of those. Keep them canned, they're canned, keep them put up, because there may be a day that's a luxury item and something that goes nice with the meal as a nice dessert. In a case where we can't just go and pick up fresh produce, right? Because that stuff could be gone. And let's see, moving right along. If you've still been watching this video, I appreciate you hanging out. Hey, we got one more item here I want to talk about. If you all don't mind hitting the thumbs up button for me, I appreciate that, especially before you head out the door from House of Prep today. Mosquito repellent. It's that time of year again. We've been in the backyard, and I've been practicing building fires and the fire pit that I built. and having fun out there with the family, and doing some cooking. And it's that time for mosquitoes. And if you all remember some of my stories about the chiggers and things that I've just been annihilated by, it's nice for me to just experiment and try different things to help. Insects love me. They just absolutely love me, and they will chew me up. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Hey, it's almost the weekend, and keep your head up, keep prepping, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.